Something that that we didn't anticipate, especially if you look at our squad coming out of the dressing room, getting the goals within 10 minutes the way we did in this away game. That should make your opponent quite nervous, and I think they were nervous. We had the momentum. Then obviously, there's that own goal, which brings a little bit more energy to the opponent, but still there was nothing going on. But then there's a phase where we defensively, like you said, we switch off and we allow them to get crosses into the box, and we don't defend the box well enough, like we did last week in Columbus, and you get punished for a few errors made.
Scott?
Hey, Coach, how are you? Scott, Shirts and Stream Punk Soccer.
Hi, Scott.
Hey, zoning in a little bit on the own goal. This is now the second one in 3 matches.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that, concerns on that, or just anything you have? Thanks.
No concerns on that. It's part of the game. I told my boys also just now, mistakes will always be part of the game. That was the case 20 years ago, 50 years ago. That will be the case in 20 years from now. However, this wasn't a moment where they get back the second goal and try to get the momentum back into the game on their side. And I thought we didn't respond well enough after we conceded the second goal. Like we did last week, we were very decisive in defense last week. And that was off in the final part of this game. And that's why you concede a few unnecessary goals today.
Scott, you have another one? All right, we'll jump to Michael Lewis.
Hey, Pascal. Michael Lewis from Front Row Soccer. I was just wondering, what is the mood in the locker room after a loss like this?
I think you can imagine what the mood is like in the locker room. Everybody's very quiet, very conscious of what happened. You score 3 good goals in an away game, a tough opponent to play in this stadium, and the way we played big phases of this match was a big compliment to the guys. But then again, a strong side like Atlanta will try to get back into the game, and unfortunately today we gave them those opportunities to get back into the game. If you look at 3 out of the 4 goals are made by us, I would say.
Matt?
Just kind of looking at the positive side of things, Hannes Wolf obviously with the brace, Alonso Martinez, great penalty for him. What can you say about their both performances, and Martinez as he kind of has another quest for the MLS Golden Boot this year?
Yeah, that's something always an individual aspect that people will mention, of course, if guys do well and score goals like Alonso does at the moment. But it's a big compliment to the rest of the team. We get him in those positions, we provide him, he makes the good moves. Of course, he gets some good situations in the box going. So it says a lot about the team and the team spirit. We allow each other to score the goals, and everybody's very happy when we score a goal. But being the number 9 of the squad is obviously a situation that Alonso realizes, and he wants to live up to that expectation.
Difficult to say, to be honest, because I think in the first half, when we conceded the equalizer, the momentum was with them, but we came out of halftime very strong, scored twice, and then we should be able to finish this game and take the 3 points. I don't know. I think maybe we thought we are already through, and then we conceded some goals, but difficult to say, to be honest.
Matt?
Hey, Hannes, Matt, Megan Hudson River Blue. Wanted to kind of ask about team performance overall. I mean, most of the night you guys look like the better side, with possession, forcing turnovers and everything like that. So, especially in the first half, you guys looked very dominant on the ball. What did you kind of see from that performance in the first half against Atlanta?
I think it felt good, today. The way we played, I think we played with a lot of confidence. Didn't really made a lot of mistakes. I think we controlled the game in many parts. And if you score 3 goals away, as I said, you should be able to take the points, because how many times you score 3 goals away? We didn't, and it's very hard to take, to be honest.
Christian?
Hi, Hannes. In football, sometimes you learn lessons the hard way. How can you take this disappointment and channel it into a positive in the coming games?
Yeah, I mean, we will not die today, so we just keep going. I think also today, you know, we are a very young team. If you see the squad, and I said we had very good moments even today, but we need to learn from this and grow. We are still in the process, and that's part of the process, to be honest. But yeah, my confidence in this team is big, and I see the disappointment now, but we will go now and play at home and try to make the next 3 points.
Could it actually bring you closer together, that disappointment, the fact that you've gone through this together and you've experienced it?
I mean, yeah, of course, like bad times make strong teams, you know, but I feel like this team is together. We fight for each other. It's not like that we didn't defend together or something today. We all are sit in the same boat, you know, 11 players who defend and attack. But I think the team is in good shape, so even when this disappointment is tough, but we will, as I said, we will come back stronger from this.
And just lastly, how nice is it at least you get to go back home now and play in front of the fans and take that momentum as well and maybe build a positive from that?
Yeah, very good. I think, you know, for the start we had in this season, we had tough away games. And at home we made our points. So at home is always nice to play. And, you know, like the big goal will be like to make as many points as possible now. And with our fans, because I think, as I said, the start was pretty hard. And now we will give everything at home to make a lot of points.